Men and women respond very differently to expressions of love. Romantic literature abounds with tender expressions that are meant to arouse desire and create openness to love. Most of those phrases are expressed by men to women, as they have been depicted as the primary seducers. But men also need to be on the other end of a different kind of romantic phrase from their women that can authentically touch their hearts. Romantic language is too often used to convince the other partner that he or she will be secure, known deeply, and beloved forever. That is basically a more female need than a man's, and doesn't allow for what captures a man's heart. Here are the other 5 male phrases that melt females' hearts. 6. You're having a hard time, babe. Let me take over. Many men still feel that their contribution to the household ends at the end of their work day, even when their female partner also works outside the home, or is busy with other responsibilities. A man coming home to find her harried, exhausted, or overly burdened, can take the opportunity to make her feel loved by just taking over. It even works better when he encourages her to take care of herself, like pouring her a hot bath and insisting she just take care of herself without guilt. Even if both partners work a full day, and the female partner feels overwhelmed with what is left to do, offering to relieve her part of the deal tells her that her needs are more important than his at the time. That sacrifice, made without resentment or the need for reciprocity, is the epitome of chivalry, long touted as the direct way to a woman's heart. 7. Don't worry, sweetheart. Everything's going to be okay. Women often express their anxiety in ways that makes their men think they need to fix their problem. What they really want is just to be held and reassured that things will get worked out. Once she feels that she's not alone and that she's not just being seen as too dramatic, she might surprise her male partner with how competent she really is to solve her own problems. When a man takes leadership without implying that his woman is overreacting or at fault for her own situation is a true art. It is especially effective in this kind of interaction, and very likely to evoke gratefulness, admiration, and respect in return. 8. Take all the time you need to get your thoughts and feelings out. I'm not going anywhere. Women tend to process their feelings out loud as they go along. When they've had the time to completely go through their backstory, they eventually come to their own conclusions, often far from where they started. This process can be frustrating to their male partners as they desperately try to figure out what they are supposed to do in the meantime. They may interrupt her monologue early on and demand the sum up, or just lose interest. Women feel cherished by a partner who will stay present and listen deeply, no matter how long it takes. It feels like a precious gift to them. 9. You're worried about something, honey, and it's obviously about me or something I've done. Let's talk about whatever is bothering you. I'm open to anything you need to ask me. When women feel that her man has done something that would upset her were she to know about it, she may be unable to be direct in expressing her fears. Men may attempt to minimize a woman's concern if they think the truth will get them in more trouble, even if what they've done is something they are okay about. Her obvious anxiety should be a signal to her man that he needs to open up the conversation and make it easy for her to share her worries. If he ignores her distress, she may express her fears in ways that justify his disconnect, further supporting her suspicions that something wrong has occurred. If instead, he gives her the opportunity to voice her concerns and answers her questions with gentle equanimity, she will feel not only heard, but deeply cared for. The caveat is when the man is actually hiding something out of shame or not wanting to face the consequences. Were he to be honest, he must understand that he is saving himself at the expense of her sanity. Even if he has to face an angry or hurt partner, he still must choose to give her the right to know anything that may affect her. If he elects instead to avoid the truth and it comes out at a later time, he will have hurt her even more. 10. You've seemed more stressed than usual in the last few days, babe, and I'm concerned. You're normally more resilient when things are hard. It's not like you to be down like this for so long. When it comes to intimate relationships, men traditionally live in the moment and women more often in the past and the future. When a man makes it a point to track his partner in a caring way over a period of time, it is a gift of focus that makes a woman feel cherished. This is especially true when she is deeply distressed about ongoing hurtful events in the past or upcoming future, and her male partner wants to be with her in the moment. Putting his own immediate needs aside to help resolve her concerns will make her feel that he wants to know